Welcome back.
For those at home without the pleasure of visually seeing what I just did, I just had one of those shivers down my spine. I got chills.
Apparently Greece was on last night.
Yeah, it was. It was on after the footy.
Do you want to talk about that? So we record this in advance, obviously. We're recording it a week in advance, sort of, I guess. So we're recording it the Sunday after the prelim finals in the AFL.
Yeah, something like that.
And I was watching, because I'm a Bulldog supporter, and of course Bulldogs beat Greater Western Sydney to get into the grand final. We'll go more into that later, because I could talk a whole week worth of content on that. But I was watching comments on social media, and someone's just like, I don't know if it's the beers or what, but suddenly this game of football is very emotional, and it's making me think that Sandy isn't alive, and that this is all a dream. And he got that drunk that he'd mixed grease and the football together.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, what?
That's an interesting thing to do.
He's like, I don't know if it's the 54 beers we've had, or if it's the
54 beers.
Well, it's probably just a number that he's.
Oh yeah.
Well,
because I was at work at the time, and I was keeping an eye on the footy score. And
I was too.
And it was a good game, but when I walked in to finish up my shift, I looked up at the TV, and fucking Greece was on. Pardon me. I'm like, how do you follow a preliminary AFL final with Greece?
Also noticed that the after-match press conferences and stuff weren't on free-to-air TV.
Yeah, why not?
Because the game started at 5:15. The whole reason the game started at 5:15 was so that Bulldogs, if they win, could go back to Melbourne and get ready. And be back in Melbourne before midnight. And
what for?
Just start getting ready.
Oh, for their final?
For the grand final.
Ah.
Which, it benefited both sides, because both sides would then be finished early and prepared. But because Channel 7 had the footy and it finished early, in comparison to when a night game usually finishes, they went straight to the news. Went straight to the Channel 7 news.
Oh.
So anyone watching free-to-air TV couldn't see, because it was a very close game, everyone wanted to see, press conferences after the siren sort of stuff, all that sort of, the media sort of stuff of it, and everyone talking about it. And to watch it, you had to be either watching Fox Footy, or Fox Sports, or watch it on the AFL website, to watch all those conferences and stuff.
Well,
so there was a lot of people pissed off.
I guess that makes sense. Because, again, the AFL Grand Final, it's kind of like the NFL Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The NFL Super Bowl is broadcast worldwide for free.
Yeah.
As is the AFL Grand Final. And it's funny because anyone that doesn't even watch NFL will watch the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I myself am in it.
Because it's a spectacle.
Yeah. The same as the State of Origin.
Yep.
And all that sort of stuff. The Wimbledon, etc., etc.
The Wimbledon.
What did I say?
Yeah, the Wimbledon. The way you said it, the Wimbledon.
How else would you say it?
I don't know. I'd just call it Wimbledon.
Yeah, but I guess that makes sense. I turned a noun into a verb, I guess.
Ooh,
that's quad damage. And it's going to be interesting because I like to, as you saw from probably Monday's episode, that I like to check up statistics of stupid things more than anything.
Yep.
But I can't wait to see the view count on the AFL Grand Final this week.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because it's a Grand Final footy that we haven't seen in 60 odd years.
It's the first time that Hawthorn or Hawthorn haven't been in.
Well, it's Hawthorn have been in for 4 years in a row.
Yep.
They won 3 in a row. Then they got knocked out in the quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did. And who was that team?
Wait, semi-final, sorry.
Who was that team that knocked them out?
Some shit team, I don't know.
Oh, mate.
No, I'm going for it, mate. You know I am.
I think all of Victoria, all of Australia,
Jesus,
besides Sydney,
Rest in pieces.
fucking
Literally.
got wrecked.
Um,
Is going for him,
yeah. It's going to be Australia versus Sydney Swans.
and I'm happy with that.
Like, a lot of nerds don't like sports, and I guess you and I are very...
Different in that respect, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, a lot of nerds will go sports ball, whereas you and I will talk about sports all day.
Oh shit, yeah.
You and I could talk about sports all day. We could talk about footy, cricket, NFL, golf, tennis.
Fucking-
It's like, I might not like tennis, but I will watch it because it's a sport.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
a sport's on TV, I will watch it. Same as the Olympics. I hate the Olympics, but if the Olympics are on the TV, I will watch it.
Yeah, because it's
It's sports.
you get to see people's like the best of humanity.
Yeah. Why would you not want to see a physically superior gene person than yourself do something that they're fantastic at?
Especially the women.
Yeah. Beach volleyball.
Oh, mate, that was a spectacle.
Yeah.
I had a wrist injury.
You got to stop spiking yourself, mate. I wonder, there has to be, right? There has to be some fucking person out there that flogs it to the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's people that flog it to ridiculous things.
It's a good point. I mean, fucking 2 Girls, 1 Cup, someone's his best favourite video in the world.
Yep, that's right. Not mine, but
No, I can't stand shit.
no.
Shit is one of those things, coincidentally, surprisingly, ironically, I don't know. I just said all 3 words because I don't know which one it is. Fucking...
It's
from
one
the
of
last
them.
episode, I hate shit, though I spent half an episode talking about it.
It's one of those things that just definitely does not turn you on, though.
Yeah. It shouldn't, but it does for some people. And I mean, if you're not hurting anyone, go for it. Do whatever makes you happy.
Oh, wow.
That
We're getting
was
some fucking
nothing like
lag.
that one. Ooh. What's with the frames?
I don't know. It's just in this area. But it's not like
Too
a
many
lot.
enemies. The Xbox One can't handle it.
Can't.
Why did I say can't?
I don't know what's going on. It just seems like it's freezing up. I'm worried that we're going to have an issue.
Well, do you have any tissues?
I mean, I've got toilet paper.
Oh, well, I've used plenty of that to the point that my asshole's probably red raw. You know what is funny? I was reading something recently about comedy because
As in,
I've
like-
been looking for improv classes to go to.
Yep.
And they're hard to find in this town. So I'm thinking maybe you and I can take a weekend and we go do some improv classes in Melbourne or Adelaide.
Yeah, I'm down for
Or
that.
even like a week.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah,
Sometime in the
future.
not too distant future. In due season.
In due season.
But I was just looking up some like readings on some comedy, and a lot of people talk about dick jokes and fart jokes, and how like it's the lowest brow of comedy. But then someone replied with something very intelligent. It's like a lot of comedy is definitely per taste. Like some
shit,
people
yeah.
like really dark humor, whereas some people like observant humor. Some people like political humor. Some people like religion humor. Some people like stupid humor, etc., etc.
Some people like dad jokes.
But a lot of people like dick and fart jokes, and it's one of the jokes, like genre of jokes that can be translated to anything,
Yep.
to any country.
Yep.
Like you can go into a place, make a dick and fart joke, make people laugh, but then move on to observation humor, and some people won't like it.
Yeah.
Like someone will make a dick joke and they might go, that was stupid. But they still found, like, oh, you idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
They still found it somewhat amusing.
They still react to it.
Whereas I could say Donald Trump's head looks like an Easter Island fucking figure that someone's pasted a fucking red panda onto. And people would be like, ah ha ha ha. And some people would be like, don't speak about Donald Trump like that.
And other people would be like, what's Donald Trump? Who's Donald Trump? Other
Yeah.
people would be like, what's the Easter Island statue? You
It's
know
a good
what I mean?
point. I did have some, I think I had 3 pretty, though at this current stage, 2016, with the US presidential elections, I think everyone knows who Donald Trump is.
Yeah.
Especially, not even just for that, considering he was the apprentice guy, whatever it's called.
But it's those sort of observational comedy things where some people aren't going to get it because there's going to be a part of the joke that they don't get.
Yeah.
It might be the Easter Island statue thing. It might be...
It would be the Easter Island thing.
Yeah.
And not to say that it was a fucking fantastic joke. You mind your fucking
10
tongue.
out of 10.
10 out of 10 would tell again.
Yeah. IGN.
7.8 out of 10 for IGN. Get it right, because that's the highest score they'll ever give something.
No,
like
they
that.
gave 10 for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, that's only because IGN fucking want to give Kojima blowjobs.
I mean, who wouldn't? He's a fantastic man.
He's an alright looking man for an Asian. No offense to Asians out there.
He knows how to draw a crowd.
He knows how to draw. Fucking, I'm your lifelong comedy partner, mate. Fucking 10 out of 10 again. He knows how to draw. You're kind of stuck with me now, mate.
It's bad when you know, like, the guy that you've basically decided, this is my comedy buddy, this is my equal, and he tells a joke and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Just at least try and pity laugh or something.
Oh. I mean, I love you and all of it.
I know. I mean,
he does know how to draw. Oh, that Kojima, he can draw.
Oh, mate. I think he's definitely one of those fucking
People?
Yeah.
He is one of those people.
He's definitely a person. You're not fucking. I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and comment and tell us if you've ever drawn or been a person.
Fuck you. Bye.
Bye.
You're an asshole.
Oh, you can draw. Oh, what a good way to end the episode. That was beautiful.